Hola mga estudyantes! Welcome ulit sa Adriano Padrino YouTube channel featuring Adriano Maestro. So ngayon, ako muna si Adriano Maestro dahil ako ay magtuturo. So ngayong araw na ito, ang ituturo ko sa inyo ay ang system of linear equation into variables. So bago tayo dumako sa system, balik tayo sa linear equation into variables. So dun sa previous video na ipinakita ko sa inyo ang slope-intercept form. Ang slope-intercept form natin ay ang y equals mx plus b. So ngayon, ang linear equation in two variables ay nagsisignify dito sa graph na ito. So nandito tayo sa coordinate plane, x and y coordinate plane. So halimbawa gumawa tayo ng isang linya lang. So ito na mismo yung graph ng isang linear equation in two variables, wherein kaya nga two variables, nandito tayo sa variable y and variable x. So ito mismo ang linear equation. So magiging system siya kung meron na siyang mga kasamang iba pang linear equation. So let's say ito ang isang linear equation. So maglagay lang tayo ng isa pang linear equation. Ayan. So ito mismo ay isang linear equation again. So let's say line 1 and then line 2. So meron na tayo ngayong system of linear equation. So ano ba ang mga iba't ibang types ng system of linear equation? So dito gagawin natin, magagraph muna tayo and then we were going to describe ano ba ang system of linear equation na magagawa natin. So ngayon, magagraph tayo ngayon ng dalawang linear equation. So we have the first linear equation which is y equals 2x plus 2. At meron tayong second linear equation na 2y is equal to 4x plus 4. Meron tayong mga iba't ibang ways kung paano bubuuin or igagraph ang isang linear equation. Ang una ay ang pinakasimple, magsasubstitute tayo na halimbawa, ang x mo is equal to 0, for this y equals 2x plus 2. So, if x is equal to 0, 2 times 0 is 0 plus 2, y is equal to 0. So, we have 0 at saka 2. Okay? So, meron tayong point na ganyan and then point na ganyan. Then, meron tayong graph na ililinya. So, ang ipapakita ko sa inyo ay ibang paraan which is using the slope-intercept form. So, gagawin mo nyo munang y is equal to mx plus b. Okay? So, kapag naging y equals mx plus b na siya, so makikita na natin yung y-intercept which falls to the y line. Okay? Kasi pag y-intercept, ang x is equal to 0. So, either dito lang siya. And then, m will be our slope. Diba ang ating slope is rise over run? Ipapakita ko sa inyo ito. At diba ang m is equal to slope? So, ang slope is rise over run. So, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang rise over run sa value ng isang slope. Okay? So, ngayon, y is equal to 2x plus 2 muna tayo. So, alam na natin na y equals 2x plus 2 is already in a form of y equals mx plus b. Very good. So, ngayon, ang ating m dito is 2. Okay? So, ang ating slope is equal to 2 at ang ating y-intercept, b, is equal to 2. Okay? So, diba rise over run? So, rise is the numerator, run is the denominator. Diba ang 2 is also equal to 2 over 1. Diba? 2 divide 1 is equal to 2. Okay, so we have 2 rise and then 1 run. Positive 1 rise. Kapag positive yung rise, which means pataas, and then kapag ang run natin is positive, pakanan. Okay? So kapag ang ang rise natin ay negative, pababa, negative yung run natin, pakaliwa. Okay? So, ipapakita ko sa inyo, m is equal to rise over run is equal to 2 over 1. So, ang ating y-intercept is 2, 0, 1, 2. So, meron na tayong isang point dito. So, ang rise natin is 2. So, we are going to start at 0, 2. Rise is 2. 1, 2. Okay? Ito yung ating rise. And then, yung run natin is 1. So, 1. Ayan. So, ito yung next point ng linear equation na ito. Okay? So, mabubuo na natin ang kanyang line. Ayan, meron na tayong graph ng unang linear equation, which is y is equal to 2x plus 2. So ngayon, ito namang 2y is equal to 4x plus 4. So ang kailangan natin gawin is gawing y equals mx plus b. So kailangan ang 2y na to ay maging y lang. So i-times natin siya ng 1/2 lahat. So 2y times 1/2 is equal to y. 4 times 1/2 is 2. Plus 4 times 1/2 is equal to 2. So, napansin niyo magkapareho lang pala siya ng linear equation. Ayan. So, pareho silang y is equal to 2x plus 2. So, ibig sabihin, yung mismong graph natin is pareho lang. Okay, si linear 1 at saka si linear 2 are just the same. Ayan. Okay. So, ngayon, itong pink naman natin is 2y is equal to 4x plus 4. Meaning, ang slope ng ating second graph is also 2. Ang y-intercept natin is equal to 2. So, napansin ninyo, same lang siya ng graph. Ang linear 1 at linear 2. So, they have the same slope of 2. And they have the same y-intercept 2. Okay? So, meaning, if they have the same slope, m1, m2, and also their y-intercept is also equal, then we can say that this system of linear equation is coinciding. So, we have coincident lines. Coincident lines. Okay? So, in layman's term, pareho sila ng graph. Same slope at saka same y-intercept. Okay? Alright. So, ngayon mga estudyantes, second graph naman tayo ng system of linear equation. So, we have two sets of linear equation. Y is equal to x minus 5 at y is equal to negative x plus 3. So, nakakatuwa kasi naka-mx plus b na sila, di ba? So, pareho na silang nasa slope-intercept form na y is equal to mx plus b. So, sa first linear equation, ang ating slope is equal to, since x lang siya, 1. Okay? So, kumbaga, rise over run tayo, 1 over 1. 1 divide to 1 is also 1. di ba? And then, ang ating y-intercept is negative 5. Then, the next one is y is equal to negative x plus 3. So, ang slope niya is negative x. So, negative 1, which is also negative 1 over 1. And then, ang ating y-intercept is equal to 3. Positive 3. So, let's graph the first linear equation. Y is equal to x minus 5 na meron siyang negative 5 as y-intercept. So, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. So, ito po yun. Ayan. And then, rise over run. Ang rise is positive 1. Rise ng isa. Hakbang isa pataas. At 1, run. Positive 1. So, 1 step pa kanan. Ayan. So, we have 2 points already. So, magagraph na uli natin ang linear equation. First linear equation. Ayan. So, this is the graph of y is equal to x minus 5. And then, the second one, y is equal to negative x plus 3. So, ang slope natin is negative 1. Ang y-intercept natin is 3. So, ang ating y-intercept is 3. Positive. So, 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. So, ito ang ating y-intercept. And then, ang slope natin is negative 1, negative 1 over 1, negative 1 rise, so pababa siya, negative 1, pababa, 1 step pababa, and then the run is 1, positive, pakanan. So, 1 step pakanan. So, we have now our second linear equation na magagraph. Okay, so we have y is equal to x minus 5 and we have y is equal to negative x plus 3. So, ito ang ating system of linear equation and ano yung madidescribe natin sa kanya. So, meron tayong dalawang line that meet at a point. Okay? So, meron tayong dalawang line na nag-meet at a point, meaning, ang tawag sa kanya is intersecting lines. So, as the word itself, intersect, so nag-intersect siya, nagtagpo sila sa isang point. Okay? Intersecting lines. So, intersecting lines, pero may isang special dito sa intersecting line na to. Kasi mapapansin nyo, x na x talaga, perfect x. Kapag tinapat mo ng ganito, para siyang plus sign na. Okay? Diba? So, meaning, meron siyang 90-degree angle. Nakapa-L siya. Perfect L sa anumang angle. So, ngayon, kung ganito yung special type ng isang system of linear equation na parang perfect x siya, meaning, ang kanilang slope are in negative reciprocal. Paano natin nasabi? Once na minultiply natin yung slope ng isa at yung slope ng isa, which is m1 is equal to 1 and m sub 2 is negative 1, kapag ang product niya mismo is negative 1, which is 1 times negative 1 is equal to negative 1, meaning they are negative reciprocal to each other. So, ano ba ibig sabihin ng negative reciprocal? Mag-example na lang ako. So, ano ba ang negative reciprocal ng 1/2? Okay? So, ang 1/2, laging pag reciprocal, ibabaliktad mo lang siya. So, ang 1/2 magiging 2 over 1, which is equal to 2, and then negative natin. Diba sabi negative reciprocal? So, ang 1/2, negative, since positive siya, magiging negative, and then reciprocal, ibabaliktad mo siya. So, ang negative reciprocal ng 1/2 is negative 2, and once you times 1/2 times negative 2 is also equal to negative 1. That is negative reciprocal. Example, negative 1/3. Okay? So, what's the negative reciprocal of negative 1/3? Negative na siya. Pag ni-negative mo ulit, magiging positive na siya. Okay? And then, i-reciprocal, baka baliktarin mo. So, 3 over 1. So, ang negative reciprocal ng negative 1/3 is positive 3. Because if you multiply negative 1/3 into 3 is equal to negative 1. Okay? So, yon. That's the negative reciprocal. So, kapag naging ganito nga ang nangyari, negative reciprocal to each other and also they are 90 degrees angle, ang tawag naman sa kanila ay perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. So, ang perpendicular lines are also intersecting lines because they meet at a certain point. Pero, ang special lang sa perpendicular lines is kapag ang intersecting lines niya is 90 degrees. Okay? So, yun lamang po. So, ngayon mga estudyantes, ang igagraph naman natin ngayon is another two set of linear equation, which is first linear equation is y is equal to 2x minus 3 and then y is equal to 2x plus 4. So, nakakatuwa ulit, another slope-intercept form na naman, which is in the form of y is equal to mx plus b. So, ang ating slope ng ating first linear equation, y is equal to 2x minus 3 is, slope is equal to 2 over 1. And then, ang ating y-intercept is negative 3. And then, the second one, ang slope natin is equal to 2 which is 2 over 1. And then, ang y-intercept is equal to 4. Okay, so meron na tayong slope and also meron na tayong y-intercept. So, first linear equation muna tayo. The first linear equation has y-intercept of negative 3. So, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Okay, so this is the point, first point. Okay, so ang ating slope is 2 over 1, which is here. Positive 2 rise, so dalawang paakyat. 1, 2, 1 ang ating run. Denominator 1, positive 1, hakbang pakanan, isang step lang. So, meron naman po ulit tayong mabubuong first linear equation, which is y is equal to 2x minus 3. Okay, so meron tayong negative 3 as y-intercept and then a slope of 2 over 1. And then, the second one, y is equal to 2x plus 4. Meron siyang slope na 2 din. And then, b is equal to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y-intercept is 4. So, 4. And then, ang slope natin is 2. Rise, 1, 2. And then, denominator 1, run, pakanan. So, meron tayong mabubuong graph from these 2 points. So, mapapansin ninyo, mga estudyantes, they have the same slope but different y-intercept. And also, base din sa pagkakagraph ko, ang linya ay magkapareho ang slope. Diba? Kapag magkapareho ang slope niya, hindi sila mag-i-intersect. So, kahit i-extend nyo na i-extend dyan, hindi mag-i-intersect ang dalawa dahil pareho sila ng slope, pero magkaiba ang kanilang y-intercept. Kung ganon, ang ganitong description ng system of linear equation, these two lines are parallel. Parallel lines. Okay? Parallel lines meaning, ang slope niya ay pareho, they have the same rise over run, and then ang y-intercept lang niya yung magkaiba, meaning they are parallel lines. Alright, so ngayon mga estudyantes, ito ang mga kondisyon ng mga linya natin for our system of linear equation into variables. So una nga na nagawa natin is coincident lines. Meaning nun, coincident, ibig sabihin magkapareho sila ng linya. So, makikita ninyo sa graph na ito, na magkapareho ang line 1 at ang line 2. Meaning, they have the same y-intercept and then they have the same slope. Coincident. So, ang next one is intersecting lines where the two lines meet at a certain point, which meet at a point here. Ibig sabihin, meron silang magkaibang slope regardless kung ano ang kanilang y-intercept. Once na hindi magkapareho ang kanilang slope, they are intersecting lines. So, one of the special intersecting lines is the perpendicular line. Meaning, isa rin siyang intersecting lines, pero perfect na perfect yung pagka-x niya. Ibig sabihin, naka-L ang mismong pagka-x niya, 90 degrees yung angle niya. Meaning, ang slope niya, once na minultiply nyo, dapat ang lalabas ay negative 1. Meaning, they have, M1 is negative reciprocal to the other slope. And then, yung parallel lines, ang parallel lines, ibig sabihin, hindi sila magi-intersect. Meaning, they have the same slope, M1 is equal to M2, but different in y-intercept. This is the y-intercept of this one, this is the y-intercept of this one, and then they have the same slope, parehong-pareho. So, mabalik tayo sa ating mga graph. Okay, first one ay ang ginawa natin is ito nga, coincident line siya, kasi nga sila ay pinagtagpo sa lahat ng line. Okay, kumbaga sa relationship, lagi silang pinagtatagpo. Wow! Ito yung tinatawag na coincident lines, sana all lines. So, next one is this one. the intersecting lines, which is also a perpendicular line, because 90 degrees, they meet at a certain point here, pero at that point only. That means, sila ay pinagtagpo in relationship, pero hindi rin agad tinadhana. Pinagtagpo, pero hindi tinadhana. Wow, ang sakit. Then last is itong parallel lines. Ito ang mas masakit. Di na nga tinadhana, ay hindi pa pinagtagpo. Parang crush mo lang. Ano? So hanggang crush lang, hanggang tingin lang. Basag na basag. Parallel lines, hindi sila nag-intersect. Yun lang man po. Bow. Pasensya na sa inyong mga single. So mga estudyante, since meron tayong condition for every description of the lines for the system of linear equation with two variables, hindi ko na naintindihan yung sinabi ko, basta meron tayong situation na ganito, masasabi natin kung ang lines ba ay coincident, intersecting, perpendicular, and parallel lines. So I have 4 sets of linear equation dito. So let us start in this one, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and then let's see, kahit walang graph, makikita, ma-describe natin kung anong line, type of line, yung kanilang equations. So let's start with y is equal to x plus 7, and then y is equal to negative x plus 2. So since pareho na silang naka-slope intercept form, y is equal to mx plus b, so ang slope niya dito is x, which is 1, and then ang y-intercept niya is 7. And then the next one is y is equal to negative x plus 2. Ang slope niya is negative 1, since negative x yun. And then the y-intercept is equal to 2. Okay? So, mapapansin niyo yung slope muna. So, slope muna tayo. So, they are not equal. Meaning, if it is not equal, kasi nga dito, not equal, M1 is not equal to M2, they are intersecting lines. But wait, there's more. Kung ipumultiply natin itong si M at si M na ito, 1 times negative 1 is equal to negative 1. Meaning, they are negative reciprocal to each other. So, they are not only intersecting, but they are perpendicular lines. So, meaning, they are perpendicular lines. Alright. So, next one is y is equal to 5x, and then y is equal to 5x minus 1. So, ang slope nito is 5, and then the y-intercept is equal to 0 kasi wala plus 0. So, wala. So, the second one is y is equal to 5x minus 1. Ang slope niya is 5, and then ang y-intercept niya is negative 1. So, anong mapapansin nyo ulit sa slope? They are the same. And based on the condition, kung ano ang parehong slope, coincident at parallel, but they have different y-intercept. Meaning, papatak siya dito. Okay? So, nakalimutan ko pala yung y-intercept dito. So, they are parallel lines. Okay? Parallel lines, meaning they have the same slope but different in y-intercept. Okay? So, next one is 2x plus y equals 1 and 2y plus 4x is equal to 2. So, ang gagawin muna natin is gagawin muna natin slope intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus b. So, ang 2x plus y is equal to 1 will be y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. And then, yung isa naman, so, ang 2y natin is nandito sa kaliwa. Then, ang 4x magiging negative 4x kasi nilipat natin sa kanan plus 2. Okay? So, i-divide natin siya ng 1/2 para maging y na lang ito. So, y is equal to negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2x plus 1. So, napansin ninyo, pareho sila ng equation. So, ang gagawin natin, m is equal to negative 2, y-intercept is 1, this one, ang slope niya ay negative 2 din, and then ang y-intercept is 1. So, based on the condition na naman, coincident lines. Okay? Kasi meron silang parehong slope at parehong y-intercept. So, they are coincident lines. Okay? So, last one is y is equal to 2x plus 3 and y is equal to negative x minus 4. So, nakakatuwa kasi naka-slope intercept form na rin siya. So, ang slope nito is 2 since 2x and then ang y-intercept niya is 3. Then, the second equation ng slope niya is negative 1 and then ang kanyang y-intercept is negative 4. So, mapapansin niyo they have different slope, 2 at negative 1. Kahit pag multiply mo pa yung 2 at negative 1, negative 2. Meaning, they are not negative reciprocal to each other. Meaning, kapag magkaiba ang kanilang slope, not negative reciprocal, and then magkaiba ang kanilang y-intercept, ibig sabihin, they are just intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. Okay? So, the first set is perpendicular, the second set is parallel, the third set is coincident, and the fourth one is intersecting. Based on the condition na ipinakita ko nga dito. So, mga estudyante, sana natandaan ninyo, ang apat na ito, hindi dun sa relasyon na sinabi ko na ang coincident ay pinagtagpo na tinadhana, ang intersecting ay pinagtagpo ng isang beses pero hindi tinadhana, tapos ang perpendicular ay parang pareho lang din. So, ang parallel lines ay yung parang crush mo lang na hindi ka na nga tinadhana doon, hindi pa kayo pagtagpuin. Ang sakit. So, mga estudyantes, ito muna. Part 1 muna tayo. Alright!